We're here at Foxborough Stadium where the Patriots just won the Super Bowl. Sorry, they just beat Cincinnati in the 5th game of the season, but it didn't feel like that. We just in the locker room, just got out of the press conference with Tom Brady. They were singing in the showers. They're selling this like we didn't hear the noise. They heard the noise. They heard the negativity, and they heard a lot of people out there questioning the dynasty, Tom Brady. And let's be honest, they answered it somewhat, at least this night.
First of all, that's not singing. Welcome to this millennium.
Whatever it's called.
Was
rapping?
Rapping, yes. Or rhyming, or whatever you'd like to call it. No, look, the New England Patriots, just when you think that you're ready to sweep them out the door, somehow find a way. They've done it before a couple times. 2009 comes to mind after the New Orleans loss. It was just a monster effort on a monster night when they needed it.
A couple things. Turnovers. They forced. It was four turnovers. They ran the ball for 220 something yards. Brady had a 100+ passer rating. Defensively, it was solid. I mean, you had to throw away the second half really because they literally it was an old-time Patriots game.
Don't throw the second half away.
I want to throw it away.
I thought they did a nice job in the second half. They bent a little. They didn't break. You can't throw that away.
I'm going to say this game reminded me of old Patriots games.
Yeah.
Where they were in control the whole game, never in doubt. The other team moved the ball, but didn't really score a big play.
Look, I'm totally focused on the offense anyways. I thought Brady would right himself. I felt the offense was fine, even though he doesn't have the greatest weapons and the best line. I was worried about the defense. They finally made a move forward today. They finally stepped forward. They played in the first half. They got stops. And Marvin Lewis said it. Andy Dalton threw a couple balls out of bounds that he shouldn't have. He didn't give his receivers a chance. Forget that. The New England Patriots took a step forward defensively. That's what I'll take out of this one.
Here's what I take it from it. The Patriots are a good team. Don't want to call them very good or great yet. A good team. Good teams when they're desperate. In their home, in a big national game, they usually win, and they did. They got their butts handed to them. They lost by 27. They won by 26 tonight. They had to win tonight, and they won. The only thing that would have been devastating was the Patriots get their butts kicked like they did a week ago. I think we all would be writing an obituary right now. But they showed they have some heart, they have some desire, and they still can play, obviously.
But they have that character. You can't overlook that. That's a big thing. They rallied, like you said. They celebrated more, like Tom said. They celebrated more after this game. That feeling is irreplaceable. That celebration afterwards, because of the way they were kicked around. People talked to me today. They said it was quiet in that locker room before the game, early in the day. It was eerily quiet. It was not one of these rah-rah type of things. People weren't talking. They knew they had a job to do this week. This was a big win.
By the way, his name's, if you really know him, it's Tommy, not Tom.
Okay.
But I in fact like the defense, but I'm now going forward. I do not want to make too much of this win because I believe we will find more about this team, like Brady told someone allegedly, see you in November, when they were all mouthing off to him this week. Really, it's going to be about a month from now, maybe a month and a half from now, where we're going to see when they play Denver, when they have to go to San Diego, which is in December. But I think that the Patriots were going to win this game because I think of who they are. I'm just not sure if they're a 12-4, 11-5, or 10-6 team, and there's a big difference.
They lose next week to Kyle Orton and company in Buffalo.
They cannot lose in Buffalo, but I will tell you, it's not going to be easy, though.
No, absolutely.
It's not going to be easy because, really, let's be honest, and I will say this again, winning ugly now is in here in New England. If they win the game, it's a success. I think that's the way they're going to look at it the rest of the year.
Okay, but that wasn't ugly, though.
No, this was beautiful for them.
Pretty.
But I do not want to give them too much credit because I knew they were going to give this effort, and I thought they were going to win. Okay. So that going forward. All right, so maybe we'll talk next week. They play at Buffalo, where you've been up there several times here over the last couple of years, but I guess you're not going to go next week. And then we got some big games. Thursday night, I think it's here against the Jets. And so we got a couple key division games. The Jets are a mess right now. And Buffalo's, let's be honest, they're 3-2. And they got some toughness.
The battle for first.
But they got Kyle Orton, the quarterback. And that's a whole nother issue. I guess we'll have to talk about that. That's all for now. We're here at Gillette Stadium. It's about 12:35. We're getting ready. We're going to wrap up. Read the Eagle Tribune tomorrow. We'll have a short wrap-up on the web tonight and all day tomorrow. Some follow-ups. Maybe do a Q&A with Hector this week if you want to write in your questions, and Hector will answer them on the web. That's all for now from Gillette Stadium. Thanks for watching, and we'll run with you probably later this week.